Welcome to Life Undissertated with the Millennial Black Professor. I'm your host, Dr. Tasha N. Ely Kelly, yours truly for making it make sense by making it plain. Hey everyone. As you just heard, I'm Dr. Tasha N. Ely Kelly, founder of the Millennial Black Professor. But please call me Tasha. We're going to get comfortable with each other on this show, so it's only right we're on a first name basis. With that, let's get to why you're really here. What is Life Undissertated? So a little backstory. The Millennial Black Professor, which I'll usually refer to as the MBP, was an idea percolating in my mind during the latter half of 2020 as I tried, or I think we all tried, to figure out our lives in the midst of COVID. And the MBP was founded that December. The concept involved an interactive, engaging hub, basically a website, for managing what I hoped would be an influx of speaking engagements, coaching sessions, possibly instructional content, and a place to access the blog and podcast. Fast forward to May 2021, and I was sitting across from one of my best friends, Amber, who I'd previously given the entire vision, now telling her that I was going to do a blog only. The look on her face, y'all, the disappointment and disbelief was both painful and hilarious. Don't get it twisted. There's not a thing wrong with blogging. But after hearing all my grand plans and how excited I was to launch a podcast, to be doing one of the things I love most in the world, talking, and because of the fact that we were there for my birthday, and unbeknownst to me, sitting beside her was a gift card for podcasting equipment, she won't having it. And that speaks to a whole other conversation for another day about the importance of friends who, yes, love and support you, and as part of that will call you on your BS, want more and the best for you, and will hand you a mirror when they see you not living in your purpose, or in my case, straying from it because of self-doubt. Because I'd never thought of or seen myself as what they call a creative. In fact, I'd often say I wished I had a skill or talent like some people I know, something I could leverage for income if needed, or simply do because I enjoy it and I'm good at it and can earn some coins at the same time. Thank goodness for friends like Amber, for therapy, growth, self-discovery, staying in my own lane, avoiding inequitable self-comparison, because I came to realize, manifest, and embrace creativity that's unique to me. Thoughts, revelations, purpose, and intentions all my own. From that, the Millennial Black Professor was born, and subsequently, Life Undissertated. Now I know you might be thinking, if the MBP was founded December 2020, why are we just now getting Life Undissertated in January 2022? Child. Part of the problem was I was waiting for everything to be perfect before going live. The website, social media post. I had to have multiple podcast episodes ready. Everything had to be just so. Then I saw a video by Kev on Stage. He said something to the effect that there was a time when he was planning himself out of starting. I'd seen similar messages before, but for some reason this time it was a word, and it stuck. Hit fast forward, and I'm leaps and bounds from the day the seed was planted. I also learned to give myself grace. The same grace I extend to friends, family, and even sometimes strangers. The MBP was founded December 27th, 2020. 2 days later, and 3 days shy of the new year, I was unexpectedly packing and moving my entire life into storage and finding another place to stay. A story for another time. And this was only 6 months after moving in and about a fourth of the way through a 2-year contract. That situation, plus procrastination, fed by what some refer to as imposter syndrome, more on that in a future episode, all that had me telling my high school bestie that a blog would have to do. But as busy as he stays in these streets, the devil's also a liar. Although progress toward legitimizing and becoming operational was delayed, the MBP is here and ain't going nowhere. The MBP is for the culture. The MBP is academia meets Black lifestyle and society. The MBP is peak authenticity. The MBP is pro-therapy, rest, and other mental health and wellness strategies contributing to Black lives that are fulfilled and flourishing. The MBP is rooting for everybody Black and aims to dispel the notion that our lived experience is invalid, unimportant, or unworthy of deep consideration and critical inquiry that potentially yields new theory and practice conducive to the betterment of the Black community. And this is the MBP, bringing you life undissertated. Life undissertated is the journey I invite you on when you listen to this podcast. It's a space honoring the fact that Black people nor the issues we face are a monolith. It's a place that pays tribute to the fact that though I've earned a PhD in language literacy and culture, a master's of education in educational policy planning and leadership, and a BA in sociology, and for each program focused my research on aspects of the Black experience, including colorism, hair texture discrimination, and racial bias within higher education. And though I'm equipped with personal accounts of life as a Black woman in America, I don't always want to write and talk about Black struggle. Instead, we'll tackle a wide array of topics from romantic, familial, and other relationships, professional life, self-care, music, book, TV, and movie reviews, to the goings-on in the shade room and everything in between. I'm excited to present fresh, authentic, thought-provoking content that looks, sounds, feels, and is all our own. To bring you representation that matters and demonstrates the fullness of Blackness in each episode. And to do so without convoluted, unnecessary, and quite frankly, boring jargon. Making it make sense by making it plain. Giving you life undissertated. If you enjoyed today's episode and want more, be sure to like, rate, and subscribe. Whatever you do on the platform you're using to make sure our voices stay on their necks and continue to be heard for the culture. You can also check out everything the MBP is up to on IG at the Millennial Black Professor and at themillennialblackprofessor.com. Till next time.